I cannot believe that just happened. Oh. Today is not my day. Oh man. Okay. Welcome to Just Nate 15. The refilming of it. Okay. So where should I start? I'll start from the beginning. Okay. I actually recorded Just Nate 15 about 4 hours ago. But then I looked at it and all the footage is blurry. So I had to scrap that and refilm it. So I checked it kind of in between the football game, and I was like, all right, I'll just film it after the game, no problem. Although I thought it was pretty good, I really didn't know what I was saying for most of the time. It was pretty much gibberish. So I watched the football game, Saints versus Patriots. It's a great game. It's real close. In the last minute and 20 seconds, the Saints are up 4 points. And they blow it. They blew it. Oh, the last play of the game. And all the Patriots need to do is score a touchdown. They only had, it was 20 yards out. And they threw the ball. And they caught it for a touchdown. Oh boy. Yeah. So, me having to refilm this and then that happening, yeah, it's not my day. But I think I'm handling the loss better than Dad. Dad's not handling it too well, which is kind of funny because I consider myself more of a Saints fan or a football fan in general. But yeah, he's not in a good mood. I'm just kind of like, I can't believe that just happened. So, yeah. I really, I forgot what I talked about in the other video. I don't think I talked about anything. It's fine, Sunday night. What to talk about? Yesterday, this is probably something that's kind of cool. I like making movies. I like filming and stuff. So, the owners of the place where I work, his son is actually going to film school, and he's down for the weekend. He actually filmed some kind of short film, and I'm just helping him make DVD covers and burn them and package them up real nice. I did some work for him on a school project too. But he has, we got to talking. We were talking shop the other night, and we're just kind of going over different film techniques and how awesome it is. And he's like, hey, Nate, it'd be kind of cool if I do another project. You want to go ahead and be my editor? I'm like, let me think. Yes, I would like to be your editor. That would be awesome. So that's gonna be pretty cool. It's not might not be professional Hollywood, but it's a step in that direction. I think that's a pretty good deal. It gets me some experience editing a movie, other than my own. I don't really like filming. I don't like it. Maybe if I had better equipment, I'd like it better. I'm doing a employee orientation video for the health club. And I wish I had better equipment. If I had better equipment, I think I'd enjoy it a lot better. This camera right here, see how it kind of goes in and out of focus like that? That's the autofocus. And what happens is when you're moving around or you have something that's really fast, the camera's very slow to pull focus automatically. So you get that like blurred delay look, and that's not really good for filming. And then you have lighting issues and it's just a whole mess. And then I'm using a contraption called the Steadicam, and well, that is a whole nother story. I guess I can show you. I'll show you what a Steadicam looks like. I have it right here. Okay, so film lesson right here. All right, so this contraption right here, I'm walking around the health club, It is a device where the camera sits up here, and I walk around with it, and what it does is it keeps the camera level, so wherever my arm moves, there's no weight on it, so it's kind of flimsy, but however my arm moves, the camera stays level. So it actually looks like the camera's flying, and it takes all the steps out. So from walking, it takes the bumping out, and oh, my light just went out. Nothing's going right today. Nothing is going right today. Now I'm stuck with one LCD light. Ah. Okay. Hopefully the battery lasts on this one. This one, the front light's more important. I mean, come on. I had some decent lighting too, and now it's all dead. Ah! It's not my day. It's not my day. Ah! Okay, before this light goes out, once this light goes out, I'm in real trouble, so I better wrap it up. But, you know, I was going to pull out my guitar, but I'm not doing that. I'm scared to. I'm scared if I pull it out and start playing it, that light's going to go out too. Okay, so I just gotta take it. I actually find it humorous. I'm not upset at all. I'm really kind of just laughing at what's going on right now, because you know I think it's called what's it called? Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Pull focus. There we go. Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong, and that's kind of what's happening today. You know, when something happens, when something bad happens, you know, it just it kind of has a trickle down effect, you know. So we got a little bit of Murphy's Law right here, then you're kind of playing some song here, and then we're pulling focus. Oh yeah. Whoa, and then that sounds really bad. You know, rather than get into all that, I kind of like this one too. This is A. Let's see if I can get my fingers right. That's not it. Okay, so this is A D A E. Okay, so yeah, enough of that. But anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try to practice that. But I ordered what is it called? A capo? Or is it, it's a capo, right? Capo, C-A-P-O, whatever the thing is that you put on the guitar. I never really put much thought into it. I always kind of poo-pooed it. I was like, I don't need a capo or capo. I was like, who needs that? But the more I look up songs on the internet, the more I'm seeing use a capo. And is it a capo or a capo? I can't remember. But I'm just gonna call it a I'm gonna call it a capo. If it's wrong, let me know. And maybe I'll listen to you. Maybe I'll just continue calling it a capo if it's capo, or vice versa. But I ordered one because it's like almost every other song uses it. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna try it out, and supposedly it's a pretty awesome little device thing. And you know, if I'm gonna really do this, then I need a capo. Okay, and then what? I'm having way too much fun here talking about nothing. I'm having the time of my life. Oh, the time of my life. What time is it? It is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Tomorrow I get to the premiere of Grayson, Larry's son, his film that I was working on. I get to go to his premiere tomorrow at the house. It's supposed to have like 90 people there. Some kind of fundraiser. I think it's pretty cool. Plus it gets me out of work. So that's something I'll be attending tomorrow at about 6 o'clock. How much time have I gone? 10 minutes? That's it? That's it. Man, I really wanted to make a long video today. I really did. But now, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to make a long video. Maybe I want to make a short video. Maybe I want to make one of those Vine videos. 7 seconds. Next Nate Unscripted, 7 seconds. It's just gonna be bam, done. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I would get reamed for that. So nope, not gonna do that. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go into talking about. There's a few topics I want to talk about. There's one I want to talk about, but it involves an example from work, and I don't really want to discuss that. I don't want to really talk about that on the internet. You never want to put anything on the internet that could come back to haunt you, even if there's like a 1 in a million chance that somebody that knows the situation will see it. You don't want to do that because that'll ruin your career. Not that what I would say would ruin my career, but it might cause some tension. So I'm just gonna leave that one alone. But anything else that I wanted to talk about? I really need to write this stuff down, but I can't really think of anything. You know how I was thinking my next rant video is gonna be on tattoos. Yeah, I think my next rant video, whenever I do that, who knows, but it's gonna be on tattoos because that's one thing that really, can't stand it. Especially on girls, man. At the gym, never fails, man. Never fails. See some really nice looking girl lifting weights and, look down at her ankle and, oh, look, a ankle tattoo, or her arms got a sleeve, she's covered in tattoos, she got one on her neck, or one on her upper back, or lower back. It seems to be popular. It's just like, man, that just looks so ugly. It looks so tacky. Why'd you go and ruin your skin like that? And it's just, even God says not to do that, and I know people won't follow what God says anymore, but it's just, why ruin that natural beauty with some ink, You just, So I'm gonna rant about that. I think that would be a cool rant video. That's like my second biggest, that's probably my second biggest pet peeve. One being cursing, number 2 being tattoos, and probably like certain body piercings, ew. Yeah, I think I'll rant about that. I'll rant about that one of these days that I get a chance to like really sit down and make a cool video about that. All right, no epic slow-mo video today. I don't think I'm gonna do an epic slow-mo. I was gonna do it outside by the trail that I run every Sunday. I go out and I run on. They just paved. Which way? This way. That way. Behind the house. They just made this really awesome bike trail, and I go out there and run every Sunday on it. It's an awesome trail. It's beautiful back there. Just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park or something, going back there with all the trees and everything. So cool running back there. I'm going to have to take the camera back and film, but I always go back there and do my sprints. And I was thinking, man, you know what? This would be a really cool location to do some filming. So I think I'm going to do that. Maybe do like an epic slow-mo back there. Or maybe do like a short film. Or maybe my rant video. I can do my rant video out there. It'd be pretty funny to have some dude walk by me and he's like covered in tattoos. And I'm like, dude, tattoos are horrible. Oh. Did I say that, dude? I'm sorry, man. I'm talking about, tattoos on fruit, dude. I can't stand tattoos on fruit. Ruins the flavor, right, dude? Yeah. So, oh man, I don't know if you can tell this, but I'm trying to get more and more comfortable with talking in front of a camera. It really takes a lot of time in front of the camera to get comfortable with this. You wouldn't believe it, because I remember even still it takes me a little time to get warmed up, but I feel so stiff. I come in here and I'm just stiff and rigid, and I just don't know what to do, and I feel like I don't feel like me. And now I'm starting to feel more and more like me when I'm talking from the camera. So that's a good thing. And hopefully maybe 5 years from now, it'll just be like, I'm just so chill, I'll just kick back in the chair. Welcome to Just Nate 322. I just had a nice bowl of garbanzo bean salad. It was really good. So, with all that, no, I'm not gonna, that is such cliche, man. I hate when I say, with all that said, I don't like using cliches, and I catch myself using cliches all the time, so I want to kind of like stop doing that. But, I tell you what, it'd be kind of cool if, these videos are awesome for me to talk about what I want to talk about, which a lot of times I can't remember what I want to talk about. I put the camera on, I'm like, oh, what do I want to talk about today? Don't remember what I want to talk about today. But, to just, I don't know, somebody tell me what to talk about. Maybe I'll start talking about current events or something. I don't know. Bore you to tears. How about, what do you think about the government shutdown, right? I'm glad I don't work for the government. Yeah. I guess I have to go ahead and have like a serious moment here, like a coaching moment here, a mentor moment, because I do consider myself a mentor to a lot of these kids that I coach, and they look up to me as a mentor too. So I'm gonna go mentor mode here. I'm gonna go all mentor on you, not mental, mentor. I'll save the mental for later. But I think in life we are sometimes pigeonholed into doing something that we don't want to do, whether that's a career choice, whether that's who we choose to be friends with, or whether that's what school we want to go to, whether that's the kind of clothes we wear, whether that's how we speak, not only peer pressure, but family pressure, career pressure. There's all these outside forces that are constantly just bombarding us, pulling us in certain ways. We got to act this way in front of this set of people. We feel like we got to act this way in front of this set of people so we please this, that, we please this, that. We want to be people pleasers, And what I'm learning is you can't do that, because you can't please everybody. The only person that we should be aiming to please is God. And as long as we're doing that, everything else doesn't matter. So people around you, for the most part, in particularly family, are always looking out for your best interest. And I think their opinion should be weighed a lot heavier than anyone else's. But at the same time, you have to do what's going to make you happy. I know family a lot of times will force their kids into playing sports, or force them into going down a certain career path or going to a certain school, and they feel all this pressure. And the family might have their reasons for doing that, but ultimately, it's because they want the best for their kids. But at the same time, if it's going to make you miserable, you can't please them. You have to do what you want to do, and as long as that's in line with God's laws, God's way, then that's what you got to do, Going out and being a tattoo artist, probably not a good idea. But hey, if your family wants you to be a doctor and you want to be a zoologist or a zookeeper or whatever, I'm just throwing out random stuff here. I'm just pulling it from my head. But if that's what you want to do and that's what you're passionate about doing, you got to do that. You can't go and please your family, because if you're miserable as a doctor, whether you're making heaps of money but you're miserable, what's the point? Because, you know, money doesn't buy happiness. You can't buy happiness with money. I've actually had some experience with that, you know. I don't make a lot of money, but I've noticed that, you know, I make a decent amount, and, you know, at times you feel like if you buy this, it'll make you feel better, and you do, and you temporarily feel better, but, you know, it doesn't last. And that's another thing I've kind of started to learn as I've grown up and acquired a little bit more wisdom, is that happiness in this world is temporary. Everything that happens that could make you happy doesn't last long, or doesn't last forever. And eventually you just end up sad again, or you end up neutral, or you're just not happy anymore. And I think you could. It's actually stated in the book of Ecclesiastes. Everything is vanity, you know, and, you know, ultimately kind of is everything we do, whether it is to seek happiness. Well, why do we seek happiness? Because ultimately it doesn't last. It doesn't last forever. So everything that's physical in this world, that's not to say we shouldn't go out there and pursue happiness. That's by no means, but, you know, we all know, or, you know, you have to find out what everlasting happiness is to you, and really that is our relationship with God. I don't want to be preachy or anything, but that's what it is, you know. And if you have that, then everything else doesn't matter. And wow, that was pretty deep. I got deep there. You want to hear 2 short jokes and a long joke? Joke! I saw that one a while back, so that was pretty funny. I couldn't stay serious too long. Okay, energy time. And I gotta peace out soon. There's something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was, and the video is already 22 minutes plus, so it's probably gonna be 23 by the time I get done with this. So before this LCD light burns out on me, and then I have no light whatsoever, I gotta peace out. So, you know what, guys? I'll see y'all next week, next Sunday. Maybe I'll rant, maybe I won't. Who knows? But that's the exciting part, because you never know what's gonna come up with these Just Nate videos. So I'll see you, Just Nate 16, 1 week from today. Peace.